Hello, everyone. This is Marsha, and I am here tonight to help you to get a better understanding of the English you read by bringing to your attention two types of reading skills that you can hone and should hone. I will be giving you practical steps that you can take to accomplish this, and then to speak to how you can better understand those parts of a text or piece of writing that is not initially clear to you. All right, so here we go. The first type of reading skill that you need to hammer down is called skimming or skim reading. And this is quickly reading a body of text to get its essence without reading every word. Now, the way you can do this is to one, read the introductory information, because this will give you the background for everything else that is said. The second thing to do is to note the headings and subheadings in the writing, because these are summaries of what the details entail. The third thing to do when skim reading is to read only sentences that help you to get the main idea. Typically, that would be the first and last sentences of a paragraph or section. And you may find that after reading the first sentence, you still are not clear what the paragraph is likely to be about. So you may need to move on to the second sentence, maybe the third. Bear in mind that what you need to do is only read as much of a sentence or as many sentences as it will take to get the main idea. So you will not be delving or ought not to be delving into examples, right? Nothing that will expand and give an extensive explanation. You just want to capture the main point. When you're reading a list, should there be a list in the writing, then you want to be sure that you're selecting a few items out of the list as opposed to making your way through all the items in the list. And finally, you want to note the points in the conclusion, because the concluding paragraph or section is likely to summarize, and not just summarize, but tell you what the writer's takeaway is. And so even if the writer took a counterintuitive or peculiar or unanticipated angle in expanding in the details of the text in a way that veers away from what the headings would suggest, by the time you get to the concluding paragraph, you would have had the takeaway. So those are 6 quick points that you can follow to help you to improve your skim reading. Remember, skim reading is to get the gist of a piece of writing. The gist is the main meaning or the essential takeaway from a piece of writing. In contrast to skim reading, there is scanning or scan reading. And the purpose of that skill set is to help you to determine specific details. So to do that, what you would do is, one, keep in mind what it is you're looking for. The second important thing to do is to search for exact words and numbers and visual representations that convey the information you're looking for. So you're going to be moving past the clutter. Anything that doesn't look like what you're looking for, just move past it real quickly, because you're keeping your eye out for specific details. The third thing to do is to be mindful of synonyms, because you can be looking for particular pieces of information, but they may not appear in the words that you're looking for initially. So contemplate using alternative words that mean the same thing. For example, if you're browsing a website because you want to do some online shopping and you want to purchase sheets for your bed, you may not see sheets. You may see soft furnishings or bed linen as the category that you need to search in to find the item of sheets. And so you have to be mindful of synonyms as you look for specific words in your text. I also want to make a point about unfamiliar words because sometimes you will meet upon words that you don't know. And in the event that happens, you want to use clues from the words that appear before and after the unknown word. You want to pay attention to what is being said around the unknown word to help you to make an educated guess as to what the unknown word could mean. I'm pointing this out because sometimes it is the unfamiliar word that is the synonym that would represent that piece of information that you're looking for. So you want to be mindful of how to handle those unfamiliar words when you come upon them. So again, those are the steps that you would take for scan reading, and that's the skills that you use when you want to search a text or piece of writing for details as opposed for the general meaning, which is the gist, in which case you would use skimming or skim reading as the essential skill. Now, you know how to do these two types of reading, but there are also 3 quick steps I want to leave with you when it comes to portions of a piece of writing or text that you don't understand. And the first is to reread the part of the text that you don't understand. So whereas we looked at not knowing specific words, it's also possible that you're not clear on the meaning of a particular section of writing. And when it applies to a section, you want to apply the same approach where you're looking at what appears before and after. So this is point 2. The first point is you reread the part you don't understand, because sometimes it is in rereading that you get clarity. But if you reread the part of the text you don't understand and you still lack the clarity that you want, then you're going to move on to reread and to summarize the parts of the text that appear before and after the section you don't understand. And in doing so, that will help you to get a clue as to what the part that you don't understand means. So go ahead, use the context clues, the same kind of approach you would take for figuring out the meaning of unfamiliar words when you don't have ready access to a dictionary. Figuring it out on your own is possible. And you take the same approach to sections of a piece of writing as you would to one word in a part of the text. If you liked this video, if you found it useful, I'm inviting you to like it and share it. And I'm also inviting you to join me in my private Facebook group, which is geared at providing support for persons who are speakers of other languages who want to improve their English language communication skills. I'm inviting you to connect with me on social media. You can ask me anything, you can make a comment regarding English, and I will do the best I can to serve your need, to help you as best as I can. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, I'm Marsha. Bye-bye.